Okay, move on to interior design chat. Let's talk about space. Collaboration experience with M&O. Okay, so you have worked with M&O for your KL and Seremban center. Be honest, what is the first thought that came to your mind when we pitched our design?
I think M&O, you guys have very nice modern design. That's number one. Number two is, I think, value for money. You're very competitive compared to other competitors. And number three, Match, you are a fast worker and very fast in communication. You answer my call or text in seconds, and I like people who work fast. So these are the three key things that I enjoy using M&O for that reason. Yeah.
But really, I mean, I am very thankful and super appreciative of how you and Joey support us over the years, especially engage us for the design of your two other centers. Thank you very much.
We have other centers also. We should continue working, not just these two.
See,
we have
I make this video, I get business also.
We have few new ones coming out. We'll definitely work something out together.
Thank you for being a very supportive friend. Like all this while, even when I texted you over to ask if I can do a interview session with you, and obviously we have to came all the way from KL to Ipoh. Thank you very much.
For having
Thanks for always be a very supportive friend. Okay, so what is your favorite parts of spaces we work on together? I think this is very difficult for you to answer, right? Because you have so many centers. I think this one very difficult. Okay.
I think just to add on is like, ever since COVID, we have readjusted and reconfigured the layout of most of our centers because the design has to change. Ever since COVID, people like to be more spacious. They like to have more open air, more sunlight, more high ceiling. So ever since COVID, 2021 onwards, all our new centers, right, we have reconfigured to adapt to the new shift of patients' designs requirement because of COVID. So ever since then, we have readjust to meet that requirement.
So we talk about dream design now. Okay, if you could design a healthcare center without any budget limit, that means you appoint me, right? No limit, and you tell me no limit. Just do what you want. Just do what you can. What's the wildest things that you add?
I think the Apple campus or the Apple office.
Apple campus, like the round one.
Yes, that is amazing.
Okay.
You know, you have a tree in the middle. And then you build around that tree.
Okay.
And I think as a patient or as a worker working there, a provider, I feel very soothing and very relaxing with surroundings of natural trees and sunlight. And I think it will make our patient very happy, you know, coming in and having the service. I think if I have unlimited amount, like Apple, you build the best.
What about polo view in the middle? Then your patient can watch you play polo every day.
You have those polo balls hitting the glass. I think it's very dangerous. The patient was scared getting hit by the ball.
Fair enough.
I get hit all the time.
Fair enough. Okay, so I think my part's 差唔多係咁嘅樣。你有咩？
So I can ask you now?
Yeah, you can ask me any question. Aesthetic in 3 words? Oh my preferred aesthetic. I think practicality is one thing. Of course, I mean aesthetic. When you also take care of aesthetic, you also have to take care of practicality, right?
Especially Malaysian weather.
Correct. Oftentimes the idea that coming out from the designer who doesn't really have a lot of experience or the owner, oftentimes the idea are aesthetically good, but then not practical. It's like maybe it's the middle of nowhere and you're actually blocking the flow. So usually when it comes to design, we will first look at the aesthetic, and then secondly, practicality, and also the flow of the entire design. Let's say you talk about offices, right? You need to be able to have a smooth flow for all the employees in order for the entire operation running smoothly and efficiently. So I think that is what matters to me. So usually we'll advise customer on that particular things. Beyond aesthetic, I think aesthetic is very important. Aesthetic, functionality, practicality, budget. Budget always come at last. Budget always come at last.
First for the customer, but last for you.
Yeah, first for the customer. Yeah, I mean, last is the last thing that we'll talk about usually, right? It was because I think first thing you need to be able to impress your customer first with your proposal. So customer like a proposal, it will always come back with feedback. So the feedback is I would like to have this and that, and then I would like to have this sort of arrangement. And then this is when we come back with like a constructive comments. It's like, oh, I mean, it's nice to have that thing over here, but you also have to consider about the blocking of flow, or what is the problem that causing if we were to use your idea. So, and then only we'll move on after a few amendments, only we will move on to the costing. And then hence budget. Yeah, then only we'll talk about budget. This is why I say like budget is always the last thing that we'll talk about. And then budget, when the budget came in, slash. And then you can only do so much. So I say it's very hard that you come across a customer that can give you the budget, the flexibility, and even the trust. So yeah, this is why we treasure all our customer, no matter they are come in a big or small budget. So yeah. Trend and timelessness. I think first you have to understand what kind of customer you are dealing with. If you are dealing with a customer who just want the trend and they don't care about timeless, so then obviously they will opt for more on the trend. Recent case that we have, right? So it's one of these customer. He always into this luxurious kind of design. So what happened was I always wanted to try like some new material or new design in the market, right? So I actually proposed him to use I mean, of course, this micro cementing, China has been using it for the longest time. I think seamless design, you don't get to see like the groove line and all. So when I saw the design that he sent to me, I mean, he will always go on Pinterest to find a design. Oh, this is what I like. Everything is about marble, luxurious thing. So I told him, why don't we try something different? This is micro cement, no joint line, no groove line, seamless design. And then the entire design wipes is also like quite cream seamless. We use mostly micro cement and also texture paint to try to bring out the design. So that is when we come into picture, we're trying to advise the customer or trying to counter propose.
Question from me is like, so if M&O, what is your dream desired project, of achieving and delivering that project? Let's say a mega project or whatever.
Exciting. Yeah, good questions. Obviously, working with BP, it's sort of considered one of our achievement already. I mean, frankly, it's one of the achievement already because BP has been in the market for so long and it's a very established brand. Thank you for the opportunity. And secondly would be, of course, I also hope that there will be a future collaboration that we can work on a bigger project the next time. Of course, that would be also with some conglomerates in Malaysia, like YTL for example. YTL for example. I have visited YTL latest office building in KL. I really like the design. And obviously they have good and healthy budget. Yeah, so that will be our goal.
What about other like hotels or
Hotel
data center or any big things that you dream of doing if you're given a task?
I think more like what we're trying to do now is we're trying to up our game in the sense of design and in the sense of quality of work. I think that is what crucial to us at the moment. It's like efficiency within the company internally, and then the design, that means the product that we can deliver and the quality of the workmanship that we can deliver to our customer. So from there, we can moving on to work with a bigger company, which is like I just mentioned earlier, YTL. We get to YTL, for example, BP, for example, who can allow us to build like some iconic even office space or areas, a center, just like BP. So that would be our moving forward goal.
Do you also want to do government projects?
Government project, yes, of course.
Have you guys done any government project?
We did a couple of government hospital many years ago. So it's like, I think hospital Batu Pahat, not the entire building. So it's just a part of it. So hospital Batu Pahat, hospital KL in Shah Alam. So we did a couple of hospital and then we did some hotels. So like Hotel Renaissance in JB, Hotel Sri Pacific in KL, only a couple of them.
Okay. So, good. What do you see yourself in 5 years in your business?
And obviously, we want to grow our current team. So we have about 10 of us now. So hopefully by next year, we'll be able to increase maybe 50% headcount, as well as to expand to JB. So I do see JB is an up and coming area that we should be focusing on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that will be our plan. That will be our plan.
Good luck.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for support.
Super cool, right? But you're not good at it.
If I'm not mistaken, you're also the number one polo player in Southeast Asia, right?